Where'd it go?
I am going to hopefully play some music.
Take your time. Wait, will it come from Roll20?
Hey, music's working. Yeah, it is.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
You can just turn music off for yourself.
No, it's just not coming on.
Oh, it's not on yet.
Oh,
Also,
I
did
forgot the
Corvo
name
come
of the
back to
song that I
life?
always use.
let me know when it's on.
Say yes.
Did
Mhm.
what do what?
Did Corvo did Corvo come back to life and run away? Please say yes.
No, why would he have done that?
Just curious. Carry on.
What?
Okay. Nope. Completely lost the song. Found a marvelous song. Guess where it went gone.
In your bum.
We use this now. After arriving in Barovia,
There's no music.
there
is.
is.
There's music.
Why
If
is
it's
it
not coming
from?
through, I can't help you. After arriving in Barovia, you went to the village of Barovia, whereupon you met Irina and Ismark, Kolyanovich and Kolyana. In no particular order, I can't remember last names and which one goes with who. And you agreed to escort Irina Kolyana, there we go, to the town of Valaki. She was running from Strahd, the vampire overlooking the region. And eventually you got her to Valaki. After multiple incidents occurred at Valaki, I need to stop saying that word now, it's annoying even me.
Valaki.
You managed to somewhat alienate her from the group. At
Not
which
me.
point, she went to the camp that you are currently at. However, you took a far longer detour and have arrived late. Whether she's still here or not, you do not know.
Wait, she
However-
was there?
On your journey, you managed to save a small girl called Arabelle. And upon arriving at the camp you are currently at, a camp for Vistani, just outside the village of Valaki, you found that the girl you saved had her father here. Upon her return, you chose your reward of a chest of 650 gold pieces, which you split evenly amongst the group. This music is far too epic. What I'm going to say now is, what do you do?
Try and figure out how to get the music playing.
I don't think it'll work on tablet, buddy.
130
It's
gold
not-
each.
It's a MacBook. I don't think it's gonna work.
How much gold each?
130.
You each receive 130 gold pieces. I'll be adding that to Hogan's sheet on both D&D Beyond and on Roll20 so that he can't fuck it up because he's prone to doing that.
Mhm.
Should I add it myself?
Yes, you should. Equipment. Currency.
Well, how much was it?
130.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
This is the richest Unoran has been in his life, and he is rather overwhelmed by the sheer amount of money he now owns.
La 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 la.
Uh, binary.
Yes.
Gustav.
Yes. Yes.
Always with the fucking muting. Can I ask that you control Rama's character?
Yeah.
It is now available to you.
Boop-a-doo.
I've already added the money.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait.
After
Which
you
of-
choose your reward and which of what with who?
Sorry. The battle axe is the one that's magical, right?
Does it not have like +1 next to it or something?
Nope. I don't think
shouldn't
it was a
have
+1,
slightly
it was
higher
just
attack bonus?
magical, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Then.
Oh, you're opening and closing things while I am.
Oh, I was gonna write M in bracket behind it. Or magical.
Oh yeah, feel free to.
There you go.
Okay. It actually gets bonus damage against plant creatures. I believe it's an extra D8.
Mm.
The only way that I could find out is by checking his D&D Beyond sheet, so I'm going to do that now. Is the stream up?
Yeah.
Yeah, expected as much. Okay. You take out the chest from the wagon with Luvash's help. His brother stands idly by and watches. But once it's on the floor... Oh, you guys went to bed, didn't you? Set up your hut.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We went sleepy poos.
Yeah, shit, this would be the next morning. Okay, you guys are woken up at about 6 a.m.
To the sound of a cockerel.
to the sound of people getting... I nearly said getting busy. Not getting busy, but being busy. all
Getting
over
busy.
Busy.
Outside from where you are, they are going around everywhere, moving boxes, drinking already this early. Yeah.
Hell yeah! When you live in an apocalyptic wasteland.
And after you are all dressed, one of you eventually opens the doors to your wagon. And outside, the sun is already blaring, and there is movement everywhere. There are so many people here.
Damn.
However, you do all get a good long rest.
Nice.
Very
I'm feeling hella well rested. Hmm. Interesting.
So wait, all the people are there all Vistanis?
They
Can we
are
deduce?
all Vistani with about one outlier that you can see. But he just
Hey.
seems to be functioning like everybody else there.
Leighton.
Yeah.
I can't see my key points anywhere
On which sheet?
on the sheet on Roll20.
They'll be down the right side in your
Yeah,
resources.
it's not there.
It's not there. Okay. I'll have a little fuck with it. See if I can
Ooh,
get it shown
fun.
for you.
Get up. You're a wizard, Harry.
You're
Get you with it.
What's your maximum? What's your current?
I don't remember. It was on my sheet.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It
Give
might
me
be
a moment to
7.
find out. There you are. Yeah,
Can't believe you.
Hey, it's not me that did it. It's you that did it.
Actually, I did the sheet, and then you said that's good and that's done, and you said you would put it over on Roll20.
7. Yeah. It was just the key points didn't transfer. Your key is now on your sheet.
Okay. Is that updated with my current level?
I believe so. What is your current level? 7. Yeah, it's your current level.
Is that the correct amount it should be for level 7?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth.
I heard that.
You were meant to.
Rude. I thought you loved me.
The only thing I love is when you shut the fuck up.
All right, Ronald.
Ah!
Oh!
Okay.
Was it you who
Uh,
showed?
You guys want to grab breakfast, I presume?
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever
You bringing your
we
weapons, or
can.
you leaving them in the wagon?
I'm bringing it with me because it's like a sentimental value.
Your
Everything
weapon's
with.
a quarterstaff, isn't it?
Yeah. Not that I need it. I can throw lightning bolts.
Well, I'm
Everybody
not-
else bringing their weapons, or are they leaving them where they are?
I'm just
Well,
leaving,
please do that.
keeping everything on me.
I mean, it's her it's a musical instrument, but yeah.
Yeah,
These
it's
dirty
it's not.
gypsies stole my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
I'm
guys
keeping.
bring all your stuff with you, and that means you get a few odd looks.
Okay.
Um, it's not awful, but it is a bit of an outsider sort of glance that you get from the majority of the Vistani, simply because you're carrying weapons. They all seem to be carrying nothing bigger than daggers.
Pussies.
However, that does have the exclusion of those that are standing around the outside of the wagons. They
Mhm.
seem to have scimitars on them.
Okay.
You've seen those warriors from Hammerfell? They have curved swords. Curved swords.
Weird that you can quote that.
What? I have no idea where that's from.
Skyrim.
Oh.
Yes, Karen.
You've seen those warriors from Hammerfell? They have curved swords. Curved swords.
Fucking hell.
Please stop.
I was an adventurer like you once.
What's the matter? Don't you get to the Lake District very often? And what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Oh, never looking at lakes. Oh,
My bad. It's meant to be the Cloud District, not the Lake District,
oof.
because it's meant to be the
What?
upper section of living standards.
Okay, in character.
Our
Eventually,
boys work hard, but they play harder.
eventually you get inside of the large central tent. Once you're in there, you see a platter of food laid out for you. There's cooked meats, cheese, bread, wine, lots of wine. You can already
How do
tell
we
some
know
of the people here are drunk.
How do we
What
know
was
it's
that?
for us?
It is seemingly for everyone. There are lines of tables with this food on it, and people seem to just be
Mm.
walking past while they carry things, picking stuff up, and continuing to walk while they eat it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can just
They
go on
look
a
welcoming
table.
enough, but as you look around the room, eventually you see at the far end there is. Please stop fucking with the chat. Eventually you see at the far end there is Lavash sitting in his chair, and as he notices you, he starts waving you over. You see Arabelle the other side of him, teeth first ripping into a bit of ham.
That's pretty hot.
No.
Arabelle the 7-year-old.
Oh no. Oh dear.
No.
Uh.
Oh my god.
What?
He just said the kid is hot.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I guess we join them.
Oh dear.
Okay. The group makes their way across the length of the tent. The activities around them somewhat overwhelming for the senses, but eventually you get yourself seated. Lavash immediately addresses you, as a whole, not individually. Hello. Good morning. I take it you slept well.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Have you made your mind up about which treasure you would like to take with you when you leave?
We want to take the gold.
That makes the most sense. Easy to share, no? Wink.
He really knows how to
Yeah.
make a group uncomfortable, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Do you think he's bad? Right now you can see Arabelle climbing over the table to grab a wheel of cheese. Once she's got a hold of it, she pulls the whole wheel of cheese over the table, and he doesn't even pay attention to this. Once she's got it in front of her, she reaches down to his waist, pulls out his dagger, and starts cutting a slice of cheese.
She's a very scary child.
He hasn't flinched. Now, what do you plan to do next? I figure you're not from here, so you've had some trouble, no?
Is
True, we've come into a couple of instances.
the dude there that's with us? I remember his name.
Yes,
did you-
sorry. Yes, Eric would be with you.
What was his? Is he Eric right now, or is he old man?
Oh, that dude. You mean, he has a name.
Rudolph von
Von
All I
Richten.
can think is Calabrimbor. I need to not play game.
Calabrimbor.
All right. We're going with Calabringbor here.
We brought
No,
an
his name-
ancient elf
Why
from
can't I
Middle
remember
Earth.
his name? Have I made him an NPC sheet? Yes, Rictavio.
We're going
Ah,
with
you got
Rictavio.
them. Yeah, they-
I'm actually gonna add him to your journals. Oh geez, I added him to my own. There we go. It's a bit of a long journey, but we'll get there eventually. Where did you say you were going? Sorry, my brain was not paying.
I just said that we were going with Rictavio. I don't want to give anything out.
A long
Not like
journey.
last time.
I don't suppose then that you'd be headed to. Give me a moment here. I don't want to get the name wrong.
Cue the elevator music.
I don't suppose that you'd be going to Kresk then.
Where is that?
You don't happen to have a map we could look at?
I do. Here. He rolls a map over your faces, forcing you to look at it.
Only showing the parts that we've been.
If you look over to the far west,
That's Wizard of the
I'm
Wine.
revealing it now.
Okay.
That's so weird.
What's that?
My pencil stopped working.
Your pencil.
He needs it for D&D.
That's why I said it's weird.
Do you see on the far left?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kresk is just a way further.
We hadn't planned it, but what is over there?
Not much. My dealings with Kresk are somewhat limited, but I hear that they are kinder to the Vistani than Vallaki is. Which is not always saying something. Vallaki seems to leave us be as long as we don't go inside.
Go inside where?
Vallaki.
I didn't do that in character. Fuck off.
Maybe if you don't want me to respond to you, you shouldn't fucking talk.
Ha!
But you know when Yunoran's talking and when Ben's talking.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
why I
just gonna
go
act like
for-
it's Yunoran all the time now.
But that's why I go through the effort of making the voices.
Please make the voices or reduce the chatter.
But I used to love you, Leighton.
Who
Now
is
look at what
Leighton?
you've cut.
Ha.
Fuck off.
No.
So, this awkward silence. You can feel free to eat, all of you. You're just staring into nothingness.
No,
That is the weirdest sound I've ever heard. Please stop. Just eat something.
This tastes amazing.
When did your character become a half orc?
Not playing Hogan.
Time passes as you eat. And eventually, you all come to a finish, and Lavash guides you back to the wagon. At which point, you and Dee pull out the chest, and separate the gold into pouches, which each of you either put in your bags or adorn to your waists.
Oh, this is heavy.
It
What do
weighs
I do
nothing.
with this?
God,
His
my
brother
God.
Arigel comes over during this process, and you can hear a not overly heated but bickerous argument between the two, throughout which Arigel, sorry, repeatedly argues that he shouldn't be giving away gold, especially gold that belongs to the entire camp, not just to him.
Oh, fuck.
But Lavash puts up a powerful argument against it. Definitely doesn't seem to be giving any away. And to be fair, Arigel is the only one of the Vistani that's put up this sort of argument.
Suck
Is-
my
is he-
Vistani dick.
Is he the one that tried to give us the fake potions?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might want to make a little stop off around the outside of the camp before you leave. You see the houses?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are occupied by dusk elves?
Do you mean dark elves?
No, I definitely do not.
Oh,
Have I heard
so
of
I def-
something called Dusk Elves?
No.
Alright.
No.
Nani?
Didn't.
Arena doesn't happen to be here, does she?
Yeah. Well.
Would you be
Yeah.
referring to the Barovian woman?
Maybe. Cranky.
She
can't
came with her
remember.
brother and a few others.
Yeah.
She should have arrived here with some refugees from a local village.
Yes, definitely. They were left here, but she went onwards.
Do you know where to?
They said they were heading west.
Alright.
A long journey, much as yours. Probably also to Kresk, but I did not want to pry.
Okay.
Oh, you don't happen to have. This is probably going to be pointless. Fine pen and paper. Inks and paper.
Finding some paper? You should probably check with the Dusk Elves. They do a lot of writing.
Alright.
Maybe, as a party, we should go talk to the Dusk Elves.
No, that's a dumb idea.
how much harm could Dusk Elves be exactly?
Uh,
Are you sure you want me to answer that question?
Yes, please do.
A lot.
It reminds me of, Dark Elves. And, well, I befriended a few in my time. They're actually quite nice people.
Michael.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to drag you out into another chat just for a sec.
Okay.
yeah, Michael, you made a boo-boo.
You made a boo-boo. He made a boo-boo. He ate a baby.
What is in your mouth?
Thanks. Why? I realized that orcs have to drool all the time.
That's racist.
No, it isn't. It's a physiological.
That's
conundrum.
racist against all kind.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Why?
Because I don't dribble for shit.
Yes, you do. Look, there's a string right there. Drift, drift, drift. If ever I play an orc, I'm gonna get some fake tusks to put in.
You're mad,
Back.
King, bro.
Sorry, I was just polishing world lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different takes.
So is he actually friends with them or not?
Well, I guess it kind of depends. I have been friends with one or two, but most of them, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm used to getting quite a bit of shit from everyone just for being a tiefling. So, I can see why you'd be scared of dark elves, though.
I want to clarify though, Michael. In the way that I described, they would have treated you with backhanded comments.
Okay.
They would treat each other like that as well.
So they're arseholes, basically.
They're
To
conniving.
you, yes. To
assholes.
me, kind of. I could say that about most people.
Well, if you do plan on talking to them, you should probably go to the place just down the hill to the east. Over there, you see the building, the one with the 3 guards outside. It's clearly visible.
All right. Yeah. Will do.
The rest are all just civilian housing. It would probably just be faster to not bother people that don't have time to talk.
Understand.
Or you could stay. We don't exactly need to get rid of you, and some extra hands could be useful.
Well, we can always provide some further help in the form of labour after we've done talking to these shade elves. Shadow.
Well,
Dust.
we do have some pressing business that takes us west, though. Maybe after that.
Well, whichever you decide, by all means.
Thank you very much for your hospitality, at least.
You are welcome to it. You've done us a
Yes.
great service, and I'm glad to have my daughter back. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Do a little bow and then walk down to the elves.
I just want to clarify, when you were in the big tent, the dude
Yeah.
that you brought there that kidnapped Arabelle, he was
Yeah.
still chained to the post. He had a lot of bruises on him, and it seemed to be just a group thing that as people were walking past, they would kick him.
Cool. He probably deserves it.
Yeah, no argument there. He did try and drown a 7-year-old.
And he had succeeded in
age
drowning a lot of
changed
other
him.
people.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know he
So-
doesn't drown? Me.
Nice,
Right.
Ben.
Very nice.
That deserves the standing ovation.
Are you going to stand up and clap?
Are you what fucking listening to those podcasts again?
Who, me?
No, Binary, bash him one out while he listens. You
Why
make
not?
your way down to one of the buildings, and as you make your way around to the front, you can see that standing quietly in front of the house, bathed in the warm light of its lanterns, there are
Wait.
3 sullen, grey-cloaked figures.
Wait, so the houses that are in circle around the hill is the elves' houses?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All of them or one of
angular
them?
features, all of them.
Ah.
The angular features of these peoples, no, these peoples have angular features and flowing hair, half hidden under their cowls.
What color?
Some of them grey, some of them white, some of them black. Mainly just gradients.
Alright. Push
As you come
forward.
round to the front of them, they raise their heads in a tilt of acknowledgement, awareness, questioning almost.
We heard that in Elvish that you might have some ink and paper. I need some for my scholarly work. I'm willing to barter for them.
Also in Elvish, you get a reply. You seem to be travelers, is that the case?
Yes.
Come inside.
Ooh la la.
We look inside.
As you step inside, please give me just a moment.
What did you just say to them? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
We know.
I just grabbed my bottom lip with the 2 fingers and pulled it out.
Okay, nice. Upon seeing you, there's a dusk elf at a desk, standing desk, over at one of the sides of the building inside, and he's writing on an angled surface, quill in hand. His cloak is somewhat stereotypical for an elf, but dark, and his skin is a lightish grey. His hair flows down to about the small of his back, and upon your entry, he turns to face you, lowering his quill to the side of the desk. Hello.
Greetings.
Saying Elvish.
No, he says that in common.
In Undercommon, Kalista says, "Welcome."
2 of the guards enter the room with you, but stand at the corners. And who might you be?
I am Kalista of Dissonantia, and these are my companions that I travel with. They have some business that I'd like to ask you about.
And just kind of stares.
Wait, does the elf understands Undercommon, right?
No, they have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
Well, okay. Okay, well, upon realizing there was no response, he just says it in common then.
Wow.
Wait, what? In what did you try to talk?
Undercommon is the Drow language, basically. It's the language of the Underdark.
But they're not Drow.
They are very much
No.
not drow.
They're not Drow, but what Kalista thought might be similar enough.
Can you not start asking him if they're Drow? And he,
I was-
try.
and he pulls out his note. He pulls out his notebook as well.
Don't be so ridiculous, Yennerin.
You just tried to talk to them in undertone.
Undertone? What?
I tried to talk with them in undertone.
I just have this
No,
image in my head of looking at them and being like,
Yonoran steps forward, taking out his notebook, and he goes, "You guys, I've never seen people like you. Are you not Drow?"
we are not drow.
Everyone
What-
else
what-
cringes.
What race of elf are you? I've never encountered people of your ethnicity before.
We are dusk elves.
Dusk elves. Can you tell me any defining characteristics that make you different from other elf kind?
Not particularly. We are wood elves. Oh, we were cursed by this land. Does that
Yeah,
sate your
that's-
curiosity?
Yonoran starts scribbling down. He looks up at him and he says, "Yes, that's great, thank you. Are there anything that you'd say makes you supposedly more unique to the other elvish kind?"
You're definitely pushing into my ability to host here. Ooh.
Corin standing there beside him, shaking his head, hands, face in hand.
I'm just playing my character.
I know.
I know it's good, but there's nothing in the booklet, boy. There's nothing. There's literally fucking nothing. I'm gonna check Appendix D, okay, but that's no. Even Appendix D ain't got nothing. I can't give you shit, man. Like, no, it simply appeared to change our visage, not our physique.
So you're basically just shadowy versions of regular wood elves.
I wouldn't consider wood elves regular, but yes.
And just kind of gives a slight bow and goes, "Thank you very much. This is very helpful. Thank you, very helpful indeed."
I like to
And
imagine
starts
he was still writing while he was bowing.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, does mean wait? So could a wood elf change into a dusk elf, or is it just
That
way
is
aboard?
what happened to us. Yes.
Oh, he's the kind of like slime that looks at me, and it's like, oh, okay, sure.
I'm not a wood elf.
What?
I just imagine all the elves looking at me and go, "We know."
You're not a wood elf?
I'm a high elf.
Oh,
That would
But you
explain
seem
the
so
snobby
forced.
nose.
Ah.
What did he say?
you
I
seem
didn't
so
say anything.
foresty mid.
I'm sorry, I understood nothing from everyone.
You seem so foresty.
Well, yeah, but that's
That's
not
way he said.
that's not how you define.
I know I'm stereotyping, but you know.
Can you Norin chime in and go, "That's racist"?
Oh, whatever.
You're just called.
Before you
just
annoy
called
these,
Row because they were dark.
before you guys annoy these friendly elves, I would like to ask them a question. You don't happen to have any fine inks and paper for writing spells that you would like to trade or consider trading?
His head tilts back slightly and his eyes squint. Would you know how to use it?
Yes. Let's see.
I think.
I'll make a small flame on my finger with, if I can do it with if you would let me do it with prestidigitation.
Station.
I see. Then I will let you have the paper and ink you require. If you would let me copy from your spellbook.
Oh snap! He got you there, son.
Ta 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 ta.
I'd let you copy any spells under the 3rd level.
You index your spellbook by level.
Well, it's simply that way.
I presume you're not going to be here for too long. It's not like I can copy the entire thing down.
No. We're leaving soon. I could lend you the spellbook until I finish copying down the spells I need to copy.
I just have an image in my head of both of you crowding around the same spellbook.
Yeah, basically.
Like both lying on your stomachs, resting on your elbows, wagging your feet. That seems agreeable, yeah.
And when I'm done, I can give you the spellbook that I'm copying from.
So how long do you plan on being here?
1, 2, 4. I looked at my companion pleadingly.
Norin proceeds to point out that we won't be here for a very long time, hopefully, and that he doesn't necessarily have to make payment through trading spells.
I disagree. I have no use for gold here. I have nothing to buy.
Well, the only one who knows if we have to speed up is Rictavio. What do you think, Rictavio? Do we have time to spare, or should we?
Pop. Look to Rictavi with puppy eyes.
Take as long
Or-
as you want. It doesn't phase me any. We're
What
not in
does he
danger
only
here.
want? Does he only want the pen and paper?
Yeah, but it's usually particularly hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
What,
And
pen
it's-
and paper?
No,
It's
it's
not
it's
just normal pen and
magical.
paper.
It's inks and parchment that are specifically made to copy down spells.
Infused with magic.
It's infused with octarine.
Oh, why did you have to choose such a long-winded way of dealing with other people? Oh.
Alternatively,
Suck a big dick.
something has been bothering me for a while.
Go on.
Yes.
If you would escort me somewhere that I believe is particularly out of the way of most people's journeys, then I will give it to you for free. All the ink and paper that you could need.
That sounds very good.
Yeah, but is that far?
Where to?
It's better than wasting game time just waiting for them to copy each other's books.
In character, Ben.
I think it would be most beneficial for our party to get up and about to stretch our legs.
Moreover, I would give you what you needed now.
Okay, but where where are you thinking to go? Where do you want us to escort you?
It's a
We'll
long
see
way
with
off. A particularly long way off.
You don't do you don't happen to have a map that you can show us on?
Perhaps?
I want to go to the Amber Temple.
and I turn to Rictavio. Is that far from where we are going?
Rictavio gets caught off guard and immediately you want to go to the Amber Temple? Yes.
What's the Ember Temple?
It's where you can get a
Uh,
girlfriend for free.
As Rictavio goes to talk, Casimir cuts him off. The Amber Temple is where Strahd got his powers. And within, there is an item that can hold the secrets of resurrection.
Is it a seal of power?
What?
You get daggers immediately from
Wait,
Why
someone
don't
stabs
I
him?
remember his name? Rictavio.
Who I do?
Yeah.
That didn't sound anything like you, Norin. Fuck off.
Then you don't get to chat shit.
That's my coping mechanism.
Your coping mechanism sucks.
So does your mother.
Hey, that's rude.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Gets
I
roasted.
love you. I love your mum. I'm joking.
She won't laugh at you after she hears that fucking comment.
She won't do anything unless I say the C word.
Well, you said it 50 times in front of her already. Have I told you guys that story? Like,
No,
come on,
what?
Man.
No.
So we're at this party. and
No.
My mum
Yes,
says
tell us.
specifically, I don't like the word. I'm only going to say it the once, but she says I don't like the word cunt because
like the
Ben
word.
said it like 3 times, talking about people. And so Ben says, "Yeah, I don't like the word boop either. I find that it really describes people well. Like saying you're a boop is just so satisfying." She says, "I just don't like hearing it. I think it's really unpleasant and it makes me uncomfortable." And he's like, "Well, it's not like I say boop to just try and upset people, and I don't say boop to people's faces. I just think it describes boops so much better than it would otherwise be described." And the whole time, he's completely oblivious that he's saying it so much. And then I told him about this the next day, and he looks at me and he started sweating immediately. And he says, "No." And I was like, "No, Ben, you did." And he was like, I didn't. Can you apologize for me?"
I hate you.
It's a good story.
It is a good story. My mum was distraught. She said, she said to me the next day, Ben seems very nice. He has a thing for swearing, but apart from that, very nice. And she said, I don't think he was trying to upset me, but he was disgusting.
Shame on you, Ben.
Never
No.
coming back round to your house ever again.
This is what happens when you start speaking out of character. So, I'm
I
just
can't
saying,
be my character all the time.
that's fine, but you also can't drop comments midway through bits that are important all the time.
Everything's important so far.
Then you can mute yourself and drop comments.
God. Can I just opt for active suicide?
Active suicide. What is that?
It's
What
like
is this?
suicide.
Instead of
Fucking
passive
pace the test
suicide?
until heartburst.
It's like suicide, but you get sweaty.
Suicide from exercise.
Sweat exercise.
So
Sweat
you stand
exercise.
about the room, an awkward tension in the air.
No, I didn't actually say that.
I know.
Okay. So, yeah.
Where does it lie?
It lies within there somewhere. I don't know the details. I've not been there myself.
No, I mean the temple.
Yeah, but
The temple is at the southernmost reaches of the land, particularly out of the way for almost any travellers, and very hard to get to.
and I
It's at
turn to
least-
Rictavio, again. That's not where we are going, are we? Is
he
it?
shakes his head. It
Oh.
is at least a week's travel.
It doesn't seem like a good idea to go to the birthplace of the monster that is Strahd.
But he has not gone there since.
There might be good reason for that.
There might be. Perhaps there is something there that will defeat him.
Or there might be something there that might kill us all.
Also, what's if Strahd shows up? We've been safe thanks to Lehman's tiny hut and that vote portal thanks to Cohen. That really is just Cohen that's been saving us, and well, he nearly died recently. Cohen,
I didn't die. I'm right here.
Kalisa just like walks up, more closer towards Cohen, just looks right at him and says, "Cohen, I have to make a nice little request. I need you to take care of yourself and not die. That's not something I normally ever say to anyone, but you're of use to us, you see.
Well, I'm not planning to die, and
You're basically our Strahd shield. Cohen Strahd Shield Morelands. That's your name.
I'm not sure I enjoy that name.
Well, I do. So stay alive, please.
What would be the
It's better than being
fastest?
called their shit shield.
I'm sorry, but your tusk got in the way for me to understand what you just said.
It's better than being called the shit shield, because you shield us from all the shit.
Well, you and Hogan is our meat shield.
I'll have you know, I have not been acting as a tank for the party. I've been acting as a long-range zappy boy.
and I don't even carry a shield.
I don't even have an IAC.
What the fuck is an AC?
It's my armor constitution. It basically means that the higher you roll, the more likely you are to hurt me.
What is happening?
Yellerin takes 20 psychic damage.
No!
Well, what would be the fastest route to the Ember Temple?
Wait. Are
Could you show us on a map?
Wait. Are you already considering accepting his?
I play D&D
I want
for the
all
I'm
the
not gonna
facts
enjoy
before
this.
I make.
You are not going to enjoy this.
I'm
Yes, I am.
I'm-
I'm gonna enjoy this.
I'm talking in character, so I'm
Mm.
asking.
Yeah, I said I'm just trying to figure out all the information before I make a decision.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
You are getting a lot of the map here.
Woo!
Let's have that as a halfway point.
I think we should go and assist them on their journey because it might reveal to us more clues on how to accomplish our task at hand.
You're getting an awful lot of the map here.
Well, I did ask the NPC with the map to show us on the map, so.
Oh,
So then capaz.
I wish I had beer.
Oh, fuck.
Wish I had Bailey's.
Ugh.
Bailey's is a woman's drink.
Bailey's is disgusting.
Maybe I am secretly a woman then.
I wanted
I
a
wouldn't be
Guinness.
surprised.
That was a fucking quality reply. No, I'll give you inspiration for that.
Oh, thank
What,
you.
wait, what did he say?
I made a sexist comment, and Michael was like, "Well, maybe I am a fucking woman."
And then I said I wouldn't be surprised.
What, because I like better drinks than you? Get
No,
fucked,
because you
beer
don't like-
drinker.
I drink rum, you nonce.
Drink what?
Ooh.
I drink rum, you nonce.
I want Guinness.
Yeah, we also you want beer, so beer drinker.
I want rum more. It's just
Me
more
too.
expensive.
I like rum as well.
I accidentally just pulled up the turn order.
Yeah, so I was like, wait, are we fighting?
I had this imminent music in my head that was just like dun 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 dun, and I was like,
Ben versus Michael.
okay, you guys on the
Following
map?
initiative.
Yeah, but
There
we
you are.
can't see it, it's dark.
What do you mean you can't see it?
We can see to that point.
Oh,
Yeah, like we can
jeez.
see a bit of the lake. Here.
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna.
Cry.
Damn. Oh, that is far.
We're getting a lot
That
of
is
the map.
very far.
And just to draw it for you, I'll give it a nice blue circle.
Ooh.
And I guess this is only mountains. Wait, what is this supposed to be? What?
Highlands?
It's really really hilly. The steepness of those dashes there is 200 feet.
Oh,
Alright.
So, what say you?
I think it would be very good and very interesting to go on an ecological expedition to some ruins
Yeah.
in Barovia.
okay.
We
but
would,
we make a stop.
yeah,
at
we need to
where
take
we
a
were
little
supposed to be.
detour first.
Yeah. We're willing to. I'm willing to escort you, but we need to go somewhere first.
Well then, that's perfect. He gives a level-eyed look around the party. Good. I didn't expect you to agree. I'm not sure what to say.
Nothing
was-
ventured, nothing gained.
I very much agree. I very much agree.
You don't happen to have the spell non-detection, do you?
I'm going to check his spells.
He has all the spells ever.
I most certainly do.
Hmm. Let's see.
I'm telling you what, when we start the journey, it'll be at least a week before we get to that mountain. Or at least before we get there and back.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you get all of the spells that you need from me.
Sounds good.
Good. You're going to be a very happy man.
Yes.
That's pretty
Happy
kinky.
little wizard. I thought I never would want to get the spells I got from the spell books ever. So, happy little wizard.
I just want to give you guys a heads up. He looks particularly frail. I say particularly frail. He doesn't look particularly frail. He looks quite frail.
He's gonna die, and he's gonna use it as an opportunity to gain immortality. He's lying to the party.
Ben just with the massive fucking hypothesis out of nowhere.
No, that's what I thought. When I said it was the birthplace of Strahd, I was like, this Wibber is gonna try and become like Strahd.
Strahd 2.
Well, it can't be worse than Strahd 1.
I mean, if he's already looking frail as well, basically,
He
conspiracy
does not
theory.
look ill. He's just small body.
Yeah, if Strahd is so good, why isn't there a Strahd 2?
If Jesus was the Son of God, why is there not a Jesus 5?
Yeah.
Jesus.
7?
Okay, so he looks across his guards.
What kind of weak ass bitch needs guards?
Fucking hell, but
Well,
Veliki. Yes. I'm going to make you the leader in my stead. Do you understand? I do not know if I can do that for you, Casimir. You'll do it because I'm telling you to do it. I'm leaving. He heads to the back of his room, opens a chest, and starts pulling things out of it. He puts on a ring. He picks up a dagger, and the largest of the objects he picks up is actually a staff. At which point he closes the chest and walks back over to you. I'm ready to go. I have all I need.
before we go,
Well-
you do know the spell Mage Armor.
I do know the spell Mage Armor. Yes.
Good. Then we can go.
Nice. Well, I hope you are ready because traveling with us isn't a peaceful cruise.
I would guess no one has a peaceful cruise in these cursed lands.
I
Yeah,
can
but we
imagine
had-
that your journeys have been somewhat problematic, considering by the amount of scars on the big one.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's not meant to mean anything.
I think he means you, because I'm pretty still and I don't have no scars.
I'm
I
not
think he
weak.
meant me too.
I'm not weak.
Looks over to Hogan, oh, a scarred body and all.
Hogan's just standing there with so many scars, he's beginning to look like some sort of tapestry.
And what do you call these? Point to a particularly nasty scar.
I call them freckles.
Nipple.
Freckle it is then.
Well, if you're happy to leave and we have no more reason to be here, may we set up... Ah, I can't be forgetting this. He turns around and picks up a backpack
Hold
that
on.
already seems quite weighted. And he says, my books, my papers, my inks.
Let's head off then.
If we kill him, we could take all of his
No.
spells.
I thought you were supposed to be the nice guy.
That wasn't Yennerin, to be fair.
I know.
But
I know.
I think Ben's pointing out the weakness in this guy's optimism.
True.
This guy's like, yeah, we're gonna go to the other temple, and you guys get him outside, and you're like,
No, you made a mistake, buddy.
Let's go on an adventure.
No, you made a mistake, buddy. You made a mistake.
Cost
Not going anywhere but the grave.
cost silence. Whack him.
Oh no!
Or wait, we don't even need to. We don't even need to go to the. Don't even need to take cost silence. Just go to the tower and then whack him.
Well, it looks like we finally arrived.
Hey, Casimir, you're gonna have some trouble, mate.
With what?
Oh wow.
Hear that
With the-
calling? That's death.
Someone just tried to call my mum, but because I'm on her MacBook, it called on the.
MacBook.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I wasn't expecting you guys to do this, but okay. Good luck.
Why did you
um,
Like
I
always.
think you are forget. Wait, I actually need this voice changer for my dad.
Ah.
I think you are forgetting one thing.
Looking.
Dick.
That's what.
What about Arginvostolt? We're supposed to be stopping there after the tower. Let me point it out to you on the map.
Yeah,
now that
please
this
do.
become a thing that we're doing.
I can't see the full map because I'm on the MacBook. And
Please
it's very,
check it.
I will.
very
I know it would be a hassle, but could we not travel across the hills to the road?
Wait, what did you show?
Oh, that's a quick detour. That's fine.
Wait,
I
what?
have
what
one hair.
Leighton, what did you reveal?
Arginvostolt.
No, it would not be like that.
It was brought up by Hogan a few sessions ago that Arginvostolt, well, it was brought up in discussion. Arginvostolt is a place where a group that used to be called the Order of the Dragon fell,
Ah,
and because it was called the Order of the Dragon, it was believed that it related to one of the tarot reading cards, and that
yeah.
in the Order of the Dragon there was an item that you needed.
Let's
He's
go.
Wait, so we go there, then we go to
Could-
Rictavio's place, then we go to Ember
Or we-
Ember Temple.
Could we not go
To Rictavio's place.
Rictavio's
first,
place down
then
to Argenwistholt and then cross
across.
the hills?
Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Maybe.
Yeah, you totally could, but on, I mean, it would count as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
But
I'm
honestly,
unaffected by difficult terrain.
on it, you're not
Not-
affected by difficult terrain when you use key, I think.
Yeah.
But
And that's the
honestly,
key to all.
the distance there, that's only like 20 miles compared
Yeah,
to the
this
distance
is-
that's like.
Yeah, this is like more. It's yeah, it's it's almost 4 times as much.
Yeah, 100 miles. Like, so it
Yeah,
would make
so-
sense.
Yeah. So yeah, first Rictavio's place, then Argenbostolk, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this planning.
Okay then.
Tavio, give us the Formiolo.
That's the Formiolo arriving live on your mobile.
No, that's just Emma.
Okay then. Let's set out.
Making my way downtown.
You
Walking
leave the
fast,
building.
faces
and
pet
You can see the guards getting ready to salute, and he just waves them off. And he almost it's a very enthusiastic, but he has the atmosphere of a commander sort of walk where he almost walks at the front, but not quite.
Could we not take a boat down the river after Vogengastholt? Asking the party and the elf.
Let me see that map again.
It would take
I
us.
don't.
I think it would take us to Luna Lake. If the river is not too treacherous.
At this point, I'm just gonna say you guys have. Wait, let me just check it.
Boom. The whole map.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, literally.
Skirt, skirt. My name is Bert. Bert, you getting hurt? Hurt.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
fuck off,
Everything
mate.
went dark.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
It sounds like someone's jaw just hit the table.
Oh, it's supposed to see all this.
Wow.
Yes, you are.
It's beautiful.
I can't see it.
Shit, to think that we arrived from like to the far east. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Wait, is it that little blue circle?
Yeah, we need to go to the blue circle, and I'm suggesting that we go downriver to Luna Lake after we get to Wagengustholt.
Yeah.
So, and where do you find a boat?
Well,
We
there's
make one.
2 ways. We make one or we take one.
Do you know what he could do? Is you could summon one of those giant shielding spheres, but then tip it upside down, and we can all sit inside it.
We make.
Leighton, do
me
you or
turn into a
do you want
tripod.
to explain or should I explain?
You explain. I like hearing you explain.
They the Lemon's tiny hut is an immovable object, basically.
Oh, that's boring. But if your character has the magical abilities to make a solid object to shield us, can't he manipulate his knowledge and make a semi-solid object that is movable?
Technically, it's not a solid object. It's like, you know how vampires can't enter a building unless they're invited?
Yeah.
It's basically a spell version of that cast on an area.
So it's like a house of uninvited.
Yeah, but it includes objects. Like anything that wasn't in the house when it was cast can't come in the house. End of. There's no inviting things. They just can't come in.
Well,
But it's the same sort of magic.
can't you take food in if you go hunting?
The house of uninvited.
Yeah, you can take the food in.
Yeah.
So long as you don't throw it, because then it counts as
Yeah.
a projectile.
Yeah, and then it would splash. I roll in the nade.
I'll tell you what, there's definitely something beautiful to this campaign as to how it feels like you've journeyed.
Yeah, could you
Yeah,
draw
but
out our
it's-
journey?
Yeah, I will do it in white.
Why would you brag about your kid getting into university? They just got into university. Loads of people go to university. Lame.
Okay, I should just do this in one strong line, honestly.
Gyoza.
I don't remember. Did we take the left path or the right path when we got to this part?
No idea. Right.
Sorry. Let me just-
This
Whoever's
is a
doing
big.
that line, can you stop? Because it was really fucking
No.
up my screen.
Sorry.
It's cool.
This is a really big map.
Yeah, and it's pretty.
So pretty and hippie and gay.
Huh?
I like the loopsy loops.
Yeah, boy. And then you came back and went like up here to here. And then you went back to the fucking thing, and then you went up and around the side of the river, and then down here, and then stopped off there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's where you've been.
Damn, that's a long road.
I
The
can't
old
even
Slavic
count.
road, mate.
Long country road.
Take me
I
home
knew someone would do it.
to
To
a
the
place.
place.
I
the
belong.
ball. West
Mountain
Virginia.
Mama,
Mm.
Mountain Mama, take me
take me
home.
home.
Country
road.
I apologize to the people that's watching the stream.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
I thought you said,
Oh my
where's
God.
the ginger?
Where's the ginger?
Mountain Mama.
Why are we roasting gingers?
DMing.
We're not. Where's the ginger a roast?
I thought you said roast the gingers.
No, where's the ginger?
Oh, it's like roast the gingers, burn them all.
Take me
Spice.
home,
What-
roasty
Spicy.
road.
Wait,
Okay.
hum.
You guys
Hum-
are setting off, right?
Yeah, we're shutting off.
It's a short journey back to the the old Slavic road. And once you get there, Valaki again becomes within sight, but you take your time and avoid it before heading away.
Fuck you, Valaki.
You again get to the crossroads, though you know your way around at this point, and it's a simple decision on where to go. I need
Yeah.
multiple D20 rolls. So, Ben, Binary, and Michael, I need you to roll me D20s. Arga,
Okay.
Yes.
I need you to roll me a D12 and a D8. D12 plus D8, that is.
Custom roll. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Mountain Mama, hit by a car,
Ben.
really hurty. My toes.
Guys that rolled a D20, could you all roll me another one each?
Can do.
Do I look like some sort of dice whore?
Yeah, honestly.
You are correct.
You guys can make it in one day if you rush.
Yeah.
Yes,
mm,
it's-
yeah,
let's go.
yeah.
Yes.
Skirt.
Okay. Okay.
One day, we're going to kill Strahd. And on that day, no one's going to get the final hit. And it's going to be a punch to the face.
One day, you guys are gonna die to Strahd, and when he gets the final hit, it'll be a punch to the face.
Ha.
No. I don't want it.
No.
I oppose this future.
I oppose it with all my heart. I oppose it with all my heart.
What's the highest passive perception of the group?
25. No, wait, 19.
25?
Sorry.
19. Why the fuck would it be 25?
No, my passive investigation is 25.
What the fuck?
I know.
It's passive investigation.
What the fuck do you use passive investigation for?
I'm not sure.
What is that? Just like absent-mindedly understanding things?
Yeah, basically.
When you're asleep, but also Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, the only thing I can imagine your passive investigation is for someone who's trying to outmaneuver you, because they've got to beat your passive investigation to do it. Yeah, fuck. Well, do you roll passive investigation? Shit.
Let's see.
What if your
Passive investigation lets you declude the presence of secret door, scratches on the ground, recognize that the
No,
mural on the wall is.
because even in the rule books it says passive perception to locate the presence of a hidden door.
Oh.
What were the others?
I bet if I went to go pee, you could all hear it.
This was just from someone posted. I'm not sure if it's this is their. Let's see. Scratches on the ground recognize that the mural on the wall is a code map of the dungeon. Coded map of the dungeon.
Oh yeah, that I would agree.
Like seeing scratches on the wall and then but realizing that it's actually glyphs.
Okay, okay. So it's realizing patterns in things that you wouldn't normally realize.
Yeah, let's say that there's a room that's upended, but it's not really upended to someone trying to rob someone. It's actually upended to make it look like someone is getting robbed.
Okay. I
So
got you, I
high
got you.
functioning autism.
Yes.
Oh dear lord.
Oh
That-
no.
That doesn't sound good.
At
It's
least it's a
all
home.
fine. It's all fine.
That means it's not.
Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na.
Did Strahd find us?
If he did, you're dead.
No,
We
it,
have a magical shield.
yes,
It's
but it
daylight.
takes 11 minutes to cast that one. But I can make a hole in the in the in reality though.
It's okay. We travel during the daylight.
Yeah, the sun is shining down on this bleak existence.
The sun is shining in the sky.
Ben, shut the fuck up.
Ben, what the hell?
Sometimes you fucking hurt me, man.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Fuck was that?
I mean,
Jesus.
who hurt me? Alrighty. Oh.
Ben,
Yeah.
how much have you been drinking?
Nothing. I'm just really tired. I have nothing to distract me mid-game either, so I'm just like. Like, what are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Saturday, working.
Oh, you big gay.
And then I got D&D in the evening as well.
Ugh. It's like you don't even know I'm coming back home when I tell you nothing about me coming back home.
Fucking hell, Ben. Yeah, Leighton, it's like you not even want to be friends.
Are you even clairvoyant?
No, Ben. I'm not clairvoyant. I'll tell you what I am. Fucking rowdy, mate.
Fucking loom bands, mate.
As you are progressing down the path, it's still daytime, though the dimness of the light is ever present in Barovia. You can see, eventually, if for some reason, the presence of a druid, a lone druid, or at least what looks to be one, standing in the pathway. They seem to be
him.
about 200 feet off and staring at you, standing with
Kill
a
him.
staff between their hands, just facing you.
Kill him.
I will look in the bushes around him on the either side of the road. Beneath the trees.
Wait, he's not moving?
He is not moving. You look around at the bushes. There's no creatures, nothing. The entire road is completely clear.
Kill him.
With Hogan in front, we walk closer.
Understood.
Yeah, just you know, not
We- we-
aggressively.
With about 15 feet between Hogan and the rest
No.
of us.
Oh no.
With about 15 feet between Hogan and the rest of you. If he
No.
dies, I'll be sure to let him know exactly what happened.
No,
Alright.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I know how to break him out of there. It's just that I know what abilities he has as a barbarian.
Just moving people around as they seem to be playing.
If we get up to the 120 feet point away from the druid, Hogan stops.
1 sec.
And if my dad hits me with a stick, I will not.
Is 100 feet in meters.
Sorry?
How much is
About 30 meters?
100
31 meters?
30 meters?
31
Oh,
meters.
that's not that far. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Slowly, Hogan is approaching, and you are a distance back, moving along with him.
Hogan has his... Does he have a shield?
No.
No. Hogan has his battle axe out and one javelin.
Okay.
Not aggressively.
He
At his
looks more
sides.
cautious than aggressive, but he is slowly stepping forwards, and eventually he's within about 50 feet. You guys want to carry on?
50 feet.
The
Wait,
druid hasn't
wait,
make a
wait,
moved?
The druid has made no movements.
Well, as a bet, I try to just engage a conversation in Druid, like throwing some hellos and.
He's
Who are
about
you?
80 feet from you, so are you shouting
Wait,
this or
wait. So
no? Sorry,
we're
70.
we really are 15 feet behind Hogan. Okay, so
In case of dexterity saving spells.
fucking damn. No. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it costs nothing. We're in the middle of the forest. Yeah. Just to try to uh, see a reaction from the completely static thing.
What's up, everybody? It is
Inoran
Drake, and
grows
today we're gonna
impatient and approaches the druid.
Callisto is also impatient. She kind of approaches just behind, you know, and
I
Well,
will... s-
I'm-
I,
I'm-
I will...
with a violent movement.
Well,
will walk
I
up-
definitely,
Ah.
I definitely thought I wasn't that far from Hogan, so I don't know if it changed anything.
So, general idea is you want everybody to approach.
I want
Because it
to
seems
be 60 feet away with the elf.
okay. So you guys are approaching. Some of you faster than others. In that case, I'm just sorting out where you guys are.
Roll initiative. Oh.
That's some sexy druid right there. Gonna lick her eyebrows.
The druid has a mask, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So you guys get a distance away. Corin, you're within 60 feet. At which point you stop. Other people continue progressing.
Yeah, I hold Casimir with me.
However, the moment you get there, he speaks.
Sukuta.
And the moment he says it, 'Tis I, the Lord. 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 'Tis I, the Lord.
What was that?
Just a few words in spellcasting.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
60 feet.
Sure. Go for it.
At
Yeah,
third level.
DM's favourite.
At 7th level.
Third level.
What?
Third. That nothing happens. Just its spell never comes off.
Did I recognize
Feel
the
free to
spell?
roll initiative.
Oh, damn it. I was going to say something.
Leighton, did I recognize the spell?
Yes. He cast Entangle.
Ah.
Initiative.
Oh,
You
really?
you
Really?
rolled.
Oh,
This is a
sideways.
first.
Leighton, why is he a nipple?
Wait,
Oh
why am
my
I there
God,
now?
Stop bullying me.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, wait. Being rude. Okay.
So the nipple tried to tangle her.
Yes. Yennerin, it's your turn.
I'm
I
sick
think this
of
is the
this.
first time I've ever gone first in combat.
I'm
I-
fucking sick of
I
this
moved
fucking forest.
30 foot forward next to. Wait, how far away is Hogan from him?
Hogan is 35 feet from him.
Alright. Just el momento si vi playo.
Your blasts reached 30 feet.
Okay, thank you for answering my question. I move within 30 feet of him.
Okay.
If you can move my token for me, because I
Yep.
can't do it on this.
That
shit
uses
computer.
25 feet of movement.
Why is Hogan
And
purple?
then I
No idea.
Yennerin loudly proclaims, "Yeet!"
Ah!
And rolls an 8. And a 19.
Hora, 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 hora.
You throw forth 2 balls of radiance. The first rushing straight over his shoulder as he ducks. But then as he stands back upright, the second catches him on the other shoulder, managing to singe away some of his clothing and burn his flesh. He takes 5 damage.
The yeet was a distraction, my boys.
It was a destruction.
Demos and Casimir is not in the turn order.
Thank you very much.
Wait, I was thinking, so the boy doesn't fight, right?
It is
Victor.
Callista's turn.
Hmm.
The boy's name is Victor, right? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, it is Victor. Sorry, I keep thinking it's Eric. Victor. Victor, I'm keeping out of fights because I presume that you're going to see him as a squishy
Yeah.
and want him at the back. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I figured much the same as well. It doesn't give his stats, so I definitely wanted him to be relatively squishy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like me.
And it also
Calista,
hasn't.
it's your turn.
Okay, I cast Phantasmal Force.
Damn.
Okay.
Target creature?
Yeah, 60 feet. That druids that we're fighting. And. Hmm. It all depends what you'll let me. What you'll let me go for. I would like the grounds of that just below them to kind of like become crumbly and fiery, and just have them like fall through it.
Okay, this is a. You're gonna need to tell me what the saves are, man, because I don't want to read you
Okay,
the whole chunk of a
DC
spell every time.
15 intelligence save.
Thank you very much. That's perfect. I try and roll my. I forget sometimes, but I try and roll my saves out in the open. So if I do forget, just let me know and I'll tell you what they got.
Okay.
18. He got an 18 on his save, unfortunately.
Okay. Bardic inspiration for Yennerin.
Yennerin,
Did
you're
she
getting a
know
bardic
how to
inspiration.
feel?
It's pink. Is that the end of your turn?
That'll be the end of my turn.
Binary, what's Hogan doing?
Let's see, how far away is he? Yeah, he would do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's throw the javelin.
Make the roll.
There it is. 12. Whoa, what?
What I'm gonna say for javelins is if you ever hit the AC of the creature you're trying to attack, the javelin snap.
Okay.
That way there's only a 1 in 20 chance of it happening, but like normally with arrows you get half the arrows you fire back. With javelins I'm going to give you all of them unless they...
Okay.
That's what hits.
Nice. For 8 piercing, and then it's gonna rush forward. Long strides.
Okay.
He's going to rage.
Okay.
Does he have a? It doesn't. And try to hit it with the enchanted battle axe.
18 definitely hits.
Yep. 11 damage.
That's 11 damage, yeah. Hogan takes 1 step forwards, wide stance, and hurls that javelin, and it arcs through the air, spiraling and whirring as it goes, and embeds itself through the calf of the druid. Once it goes through, the druid screams in pain and yanks at his leg to try and get the javelin out, which he manages. But as he looks up, Hogan is already upon him, swinging with his battle axe and cutting square across the center of the druid's stomach. Though the druid manages to throw his weight back at the last second, bleeding profusely but not losing any organs. Is that the end of Hogan's turn?
Yes.
Demos's turn. Demos is going to cast... Oh, fuck, I used that sheet for him, don't I? That? Okay. Sorry, just pulling up a sheet. Demos summons to hand again that longbow and fires 2 shots. This is both shots. 2 25s. Fuck.
Damn.
Doing
he should have
a
hexed him.
19 damage.
Nice.
The first arrow arcs over Hogan's shoulder and buries into the chest of the druid. The druid holds it, but looks back up angrily, and the second one embeds in the center of its head, throwing it backwards to the floor, dead.
Huh.
And the moment it dies, bushes change their shape all around you.
Oh, fuck.
Leaves that were fresh turning old, dirty, and dry, revealing the shape of a variety of creatures.
Shit.
As you can see, they were way down the turn order. Literally, the druid rolled last and the other creature rolled one before. I'm gonna have to check these macros, man. They're fucking me up. However, Demos has taken his turn and ends it. Mid, it is your turn.
Yes. So. Oh wait.
Try fire.
What?
Corin says try fire.
Well, I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Wait, didn't I click on it? Oh, I always forget the levels thing. Okay, so I cast Flaming Sphere on whatever, this one because it is too close.
Do you know how this spell works?
Yeah, so uh, um, there's a Sphere of Fire and I can move it every turn, right?
Yeah, where do you want to put it? There?
Yeah, like the. Oh, that's.
So the way that
I-
it works is if a creature is touching the white line,
Mm.
like if you summon it and a creature's touching the white line, it takes damage. If you move the ball and it slams into a creature that touches it with the white line, that creature takes damage. Or if a creature ends its turn within the red box, it takes damage.
Okay.
So
okay. Oh, that's nice.
where do you want to start it?
Like
Wait, so
this.
he could technically put it on the blight and then wham it on the top one.
Yeah, right. So what I'm gonna, it says you choose a spot, but I'm gonna say it
Unoccupied.
has to be an unoccupied spot. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is unoccupied.
Yep.
Appears in an unoccupied space
Let
of your
me
choice.
just read it.
within-
Last for the duration, any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must take their saving throw. Half the match is successful as a bonus action. You can move the sphere up to 30 feet if you ram a sphere into a creature. Oh yeah, on the first turn, you can't attack an enemy with it.
Ah, okay.
However, you can use this spell very defensively. If you like placed it here, no creature could occupy those spaces and end its turn.
Yeah, but
Could you-
more towards here. So.
Could you put
There?
it to the back, Leighton, as well?
I already have.
Leighton.
Yeah?
When are we taking a break? Because my little sister needs a lift at like 10:30.
In that case, we'll do it at let's say 25. Oh, is that now?
It's
Yes.
past.
Okay. What we'll
25.
do is we'll continue until the end of the round and then call a break there.
Okay, thank you. I just need to drop her off somewhere.
It's all good.
Okay.
If you want to go, then it'll end when it comes around to your next turn.
Okay, that's fine. So am I not gonna get? Yeah, that's fine. I'll go now.
Okay, doke.
Okay,
uh,
so
That's your action. Anything with your bonus action?
yeah, I turn into wait, I
Godzilla.
have the
Can you do that with your bonus action?
yeah, I can wild shape with because I'm of the moon.
Oh, I forget that you're a moon druid so often.
Yeah.
OP druid.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Mm.
Flaming Sphere isn't even concentration.
Yes.
Nice.
Such a good idea, man.
I don't know. Giant elk.
Wait, so he could technically put out a moonbeam, a flaming sphere, and become an animal.
No, that's
Yes.
Wait, I can
Damn.
concentrate on two things.
No, because it's not concentration. Flaming Sphere isn't concentration.
Wait, it is tagged concentration on my spell list. Am I wrong?
Oh yeah, it is.
Then
It
it's
is concentration.
I'm pretty sure it's concentration.
Yeah, it is. I
Yeah,
just
that
looked
makes
it
it
up.
concentration. However, if you took the feat Magic Initiate Cleric, you could get, I believe it lets you get Magic Weapon.
Yeah, it does. It's level
And
1.
Wait,
that is summon as a bonus action, attack with as a bonus action. The only downside is it can only move 20 feet.
Can I
and it's
haste it?
Not concentration.
wait, a magic whip? Wait, what are you talking about?
It's don't worry.
Okay.
You've end your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
On Casimir's turn. There's Casimir. He's going to cast Magic Missile, 2 on the closest Twig Blight, which is on the left, and 1 on the Twig Blight, which is on the right. So that one takes... That one's dead.
Hmm.
And then 4. That one's hit particularly low. Then he ends his turn, yeah. Corin, it's your turn.
Second level magic missile.
Okay,
Let's see.
pick your targets.
The one by Hogan and let's see. Oh, the top one. That is awkward. Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that is really awkward because you haven't specified where the missiles are going.
Oh, I was. All right. I was
You
saying that
still
was.
haven't specified where the missiles are going.
I did the top. Oh, sorry, that top one.
Okay. You're firing 4 missiles.
Yeah.
You've just said the bottom one and the top one. I don't know what you're doing.
That one, the bottom one, and the top one.
You're firing 4 missiles.
Yes, 2 on
Are
each.
you doing 2 and 2? Okay,
Yeah.
that you're not saying it.
Ah, sorry. I thought that was obvious. Sorry.
Why would it be obvious?
I don't know. I just. What?
Okay, you fire the 4 missiles. Both of the creatures are unable to avoid them in any capacity, and so they die. It then
Wonderful.
becomes the Twig Light's turns. I'm gonna get a defense roll from Yennerin. And nat
Damn.
20. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. That's awkward. I'm gonna get another 2. Keeping both numbers here. No, wait, flanking's on. Fuck. First number and then both numbers. First number, a 12, which is fuck, a failure. Then both numbers, a 10 and a 14. That keeps the 10 a failure. So he takes... Oh no, that's 1.
Hogan is gonna use his reaction to lower that with 2d6.
Okay, it would only be able to lower one of the damages, and he would have used it on the first one.
Ah, all right.
So it would 2d6. Yeah, that reduces the first damage to 0, but he still takes 5
Yeah.
damage.
I think it's 2d6. It might be 2d8, but it's still there's to do
It's
the first one.
2d6.
Yeah.
Then mid.
Yes.
I'm gonna need 2 defense rolls from you.
Okay.
Oof.
A 7 and an 11.
Oh.
Both fail. And as a result, you take 5 damage.
Oh.
And that is the end of the round. We will pick up from there after Ben's return. So I'm going to call a break until quarter 2, just because we don't know how long Ben's going to be and there's no point sitting around waiting.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just change something.
I'm here.
Back into the fray you
Okay, can I
shall
stop this
descend.
Michael Hex-
When last we left the stream, we were attacked by blight.
Oh,
When last we left the stream, Ben, you got hit twice.
Ah,
Here we go.
And it's Ben's turn.
It is Ben's turn indeed. I rolled defense for you. You got hit twice. It wasn't very much damage.
Oh, what?
You took. It would have been 8 damage, but it was reduced down to 5.
Oh, what the fuck? Why am I getting swarmed?
Because they killed all the ones at the top, and then they killed all the ones at the bottom, and the ones at the middle were all closest to you.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, it's your turn.
I feel a little bit hard done by, guys. I thought you loved me.
we haven't been able to get to you.
It's because you don't care, clearly. I'm just trying to see what does more damage. My stuff of my radiant bolts.
They do equal damage, I believe. Your
Oh,
radiant bolts
dang.
do D8, is that right?
Yeah.
And so do your cord
Right,
staff.
yeah.
But you have disadvantage on ranged attacks if the enemy is within melee distance.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Technically, you could attack each one. Yeah, if you used a key point, you could do one attack to each and then another attack to one of them.
Can I do that?
So you get 4 attacks. First 3 are going 1 each, yeah?
Oh, wait, hang on. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
And then
Is-
flurry of
that's a-
blows.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There's Flurry of Blows.
Should also be in the list.
Savage attacks, unarmored defense. There isn't Flurry of Blows, I can't see it.
Oh yeah, there isn't, is there?
10.
Huh.
Where is
Well.
the baby? Is that a thing?
Arm
that I
strikes
can do?
have no arm movement, Damage mine, no.
Won't you
These are
be-
done in order, so you should have done them. There we go, it's in key.
Is it?
Yeah, it's near. It's like 3/4 of the way down.
That's really useless there for me. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point and make 2 unarmed strikes.
As a bonus action, but your unarmed strike damage is D8 at the moment, I believe.
Okay.
Starts out as D. Let me check the table. I think it's D8 though. I can actually pop that up in a very nice way. No worries at all.
What about my Searing Arc Strike?
That's ranged, so. Oh wait.
Are you sure? I thought
Sixth
it was
level
Burning
unique
Hand.
ability. Searing waves of energy immediately after you take the attack action on your turn. 2 key points to cast the Burning Hand spell as a bonus action. That creates a cone.
Oh, what does it? I thought Burning Hands was like if you touch things, it's hot.
No, Burning Hands, you place your hands together and it creates a cone of fire.
I did not know that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll probably use Flurry of Blows. How many times can I use Flurry of Blows?
It consumes 1 key point. You have 7 key. But you can
Can
only use
I-
it once per turn.
Wait, so I can only do Flurry of Blows once.
Per turn.
Okay. Well, I'll do. Do I also have multi-attack yet, or?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Your unarmed strikes are 1d6. Your quarterstaff, if you use it two-handed, is 1d8.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy. And then I hit this guy. And then I turn around and punch this guy.
Okay, so that's d8, d8, d6. Sorry, no, 3d. Right, 3 attack rolls first.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
And then you need
I
unarmed strike.
don't have that in a format to roll.
Just use quarterstaff again. Oh, wait. Use your steering strike, because that is same stuff.
I
Not
don't
your
have
Strong
that.
Strike. Your Radiant Sunbolt.
Okie doke.
It's exactly the same statistics wise. All three hit. The first one is dead. Second one is injured badly. Third one is injured badly.
Drop 3!
And you have one more unarmed strike.
Oh, do I? Noticing that the one above me is injured, I'm gonna hit him.
They're both injured.
I said above me.
Okay.
Whatcha?
13 is the exact number you needed to hit. And it dies. Okay. Everybody witnesses Yennerin being surrounded. And he draws his quarterstaff slowly, watching the creatures around him. And as the one to the northwest jumps at him, he twats it through the body, straight out the air, shattering the twigs that build it up across the grass. He then turns and smacks the other one just as it begins to leap, and as the last one goes for him, he grabs it by the head and throws it back down onto the pebbles at the side of the road. The one that he hit with the quarterstaff previously, he then turns and kicks across the head, shattering it into the stones. He turns and faces the last twig blight. And that's the end of his turn. Kalista.
He takes a few steps forward and says, guess I can save some of my energy. And starts being very savage towards the other twig blight near Yennerin.
Vicious
Let's push
Mockery.
it out quickly. It's going properly.
Wisdom save.
It's not. It's being weird. Why is it being so?
12. That fails.
That does indeed fail.
It has 1 HP. It dies.
1 HP.
It has 1 HP, yeah.
Well, okay.
You start hurling insults, and with each one it cringes. Unfortunately, after a little while, it cringes a bit too hard, and a break shudders through its body. With the next cringe, it shatters and falls to the ground motionless.
Yay.
Anything with your bonus action?
Kalista looks around to the other twigs and just thinks to herself, "They'll manage." And she just starts sweetly playing a violin a little bit.
What the fuck?
Okay,
Middle
so turn.
combat.
Hogan
Yeah.
picks up the javelin.
Okay.
Rushes to there. Oh, I
Okay.
can move him. And yeets it towards the twig
Javelin
blight.
roll,
that-
please.
5 damage.
You only needed 1.
Nice.
As the javelin embeds itself in the twig blight, it doesn't even pierce it. It just hits the side of it, and the twig blight is smashed in half, scattered.
He takes his axe in both hands, spins it around his back, and readies himself for the next enemy.
It is Demos' turn. Demos is going to run up, switching his weapon to a longsword as he does so, and then attack twice. His first swing, the twig blight jumps and leaps out the way. His second is a vertical strike while it's still in the air, the blade rushing through it at devastating speed, dealing
1 damage.
10 damage.
it dead.
Obliterating its maximum HP of 2.
Aw. That timing on the
The
music.
twig blights are all dead. And the fight is over.
Well, that was fun.
So much for a big ball of fire.
It's a very, very good spell. It's just normally a preparation spell. You cast it a little bit early. Like when you think there's going to be a fight, you just summon it.
Yeah.
Well, we continue then.
Yeah. Based off the rest of the rolls, you guys get no more encounters.
Woo!
Oh my god, Argy, your cat. You on push to talk?
Yeah, but he just
He pushes before he
He just.
talks.
Turns out the cat is pushing the push to talk.
The cat just like sitting there like.
He's trying to tell us how to play the game better.
So yeah,
And it's
Skype,
frankly-
just hold down two letter key, and it's little cat on the chat appears. Something I remember from using Skype back in the days.
I remember Skype.
Way back when Skype was popular.
I always hated it.
Do you remember what was that one called? An MSN?
The damn thing used to open up like.
How about MSN?
MSN used to open up like.
Um. Okay, as you approach the road, Rictavio takes you by the shoulder, Corin, and says, "There's a lock on the door. So far,
Lick it.
there's a lock on the door. So far, I've been climbing up the outside of the tower and making my way in from there, since most creatures would just enter through the front. If you want to try and unlock it, you can, but personally, I think it's warded.
Where should climb?
Climbing this, and I don't have any skills on unlocking
Yeah.
doors. Well, that's not true. Or half true. I can get through a door.
As you arrive, you see there's a 15-foot wide pathway that leads from the edge of the shore across a space about 30 feet long of dirt track,
Yeah.
arriving at a circular piece of land, estimatedly circular, it's a bit jagged at part, with the tower rising up in the middle of it. The tower itself seems to be between 15 and 20 feet wide, side to side. And the top floor of the tower is actually slightly bigger than that, but really not by much.
Right.
The front door does look particularly strange, and you understand immediately why it was that he thought it was warded.
All right.
Posting a chat in Roll20 now.
Can't say it.
Ah.
I hate this machine.
okay.
I wish to inspect the door.
I dare you to lick it.
Does that
I'm
symbol look
going to need
familiar
you to
at all?
describe how.
Well, the first thing I want to try is to drag my finger on in the groove. Linking the symbols.
Is there any chance we can figure out anything from that symbol?
Guys,
Have we seen it before?
excluding Corin, I'm going to need everyone to make me a luck roll.
But Yonoran wants to climb.
I know. In that case, you don't make me a luck roll either.
Yeah, boy.
Did I just do
You
something bad?
automatically take the damage
Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
because you were closer to the tower.
For climbing?
Yeah, I know. You got to roll it, okay?
What, the luck
6
roll?
fail. The DC for the luck roll is 12. No, you got to take the damage. I'm sorry,
Jeez.
but
What about Rictavio? I'm with him.
you're not with him. He didn't approach the tower.
I was waiting for him to start climbing. I don't know where I'm going to climb until he starts climbing.
That is a fair point. Okay, in that case, roll a luck roll. If it is below 12, then you are unfortunately within 10 feet of the tower.
What do I roll?
Luck. Click the traveler icon, the marker, and then choose initiative in the top.
Okay.
Or just roll a d20.
It's rigged.
Oh, sorry. I just
A roll of
realized.
9, unfortunately. Everyone
touched the block?
other... Corin. Everyone other than Corin, I need
Wait.
you to make a luck
Yeah,
roll.
there you go.
This is some bullshit, Corin.
Well, it's not like I can cast detect magic on the door, is it now?
Why not?
It was an anti-magic sphere around the tower. We're told this.
Ah, I forgot you were told that. Yeah.
What if it turns out that that ward is what originally protected the tower from being spotted by Strahd?
So literally everyone failed the check. Binary, I need
no.
you to make another check for the boy Victor.
Alright,
Victor Gondar.
Yeah, he probably is.
No.
now we can heal him.
Crying out loud.
Ah, nope.
No, he was lacking behind, whereas everybody else was quite confidently walking over near this tower. He was staying quite a distance back, and as he approached, Corin, you stepped forwards, and the moment your finger made contact with the door, the second time you've literally activated this specific spell.
Is it?
Remember the kid used to have his door warded?
Okay.
When was the first time I activated this spell?
Victor's bedroom door.
That was
Oh.
me.
I'm going. Oh, it was. Sorry, yeah, my mistake. I'm going to need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. If you are wearing
Oh.
metal armor, you have disadvantage.
Is this an effect that we can see? Oh wait, he got a 4 anyway. Never mind. So
Let me be your everlasting light.
Hogan got a 4,
That's
Corin got a
fine.
20.
Come on.
DC 15. Yennerin, fail. Mid, fail. Alista, fail. Hogan, fail. Demos also needs to make a save. A 9 fail. Each of you take 27 lightning damage.
Did a 20 fail?
Corin, no, you were the only one that succeeded.
Half damage then, or?
Half damage.
Yeah, so 13.
And as this lightning sparks down, it is not a sudden burst. It envelopes the entire tower and continues electrocuting it,
Oh,
including a 10-foot radius around the outside of the tower.
damn.
Can you know and shout at him?
I presume the party wants to get off the lightning first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as he's running out, he's going, "You really fucked it."
Could you bring us to the other page so we can retract our HP, please? Makes it much easier. Thank you.
Good
Is
plan.
it 27 HP?
You lost 27 HP, yes.
Oh wait, that puts me down. Oh! Oh dear, I'm very low on health.
They're bad. They're bad. Well, that was
You
unexpected.
feel bad because you should feel bad. You should feel awful.
I looked to demos. You didn't know about the lightning rune?
I didn't touch the door.
Ah. Now we know.
I would recommend not touching it a second time. That is, if we ever get access to the tower again. He looks back at the tower, the entire thing coated in a layer of electric. What about this? Does it belong to any of you? He points out round the back of the tower what was previously out of view. There is a wagon parked a horse attached to the front of it. The wagon is relatively ornate and painted a bright red.
No, that's
And the
Strahd's.
horse?
It's Strahd's. Bear in mind it is not an undead horse on the front.
Oh, it's not? Okay, no, I have no idea.
We should check it out.
Right, just don't set off any more traps, will you?
Oh, can I grab a pebble from, if there are any on the bridge? If it was a bridge, or just a walkway?
Right.
Cast light on it, and throw it towards the tower and see how far out the spell magic, or anti-magic bubble is.
Sure. The anti-magic field extends to exactly the same length as the lightning.
Ah.
There is an image of the
How far away from the tower is the cart?
about 20 feet.
I cast detect magic and walk to the cart.
There seems to be no magic on the cart. It's more of a wagon, honestly.
Yeah. Any
Oh, wait. It radiates a faint aura of magic, actually.
Okay. Can I tell what school?
Yeah, if you take the action, it
Yeah.
is conjuration.
Huh.
It's coated in layers of mud, but it actually has a fresh coat of red and purple paints. And its wheels have a fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and there are red drapes covering a tombstone-shaped window on each side. You can see that there's a back door to it, which is, however, locked with a steel padlock. There
From
is
the
a
outside?
sign from the outside, yes.
Okay.
And there is a sign dangling from this door.
What pretell does the sign say?
How
Send
close do you
news.
want to get?
Oh no, get close enough to read the sign.
I'll say about 7 feet.
Yeah.
It reads 2 words. Keep out.
Keep out was that?
Yes.
Right. Right. Has the lighting stopped yet?
No,
Will it ever stop?
you don't know.
Can I look from the edge of the lightning at the symbol and try to figure out how long this will take?
Can Yonoran go up to Corin and go, so, how long is this going to last? And if it's a long time, how do you plan to fix it?
There's no telling how long it's going to be. It doesn't
I
seem
mean,
to be
I
getting
specifically
stronger.
said that
He specifically asked how long it would last.
to Corin.
No, to me.
No, I didn't.
I
No.
did.
Corin asked me how long it would last, and then you spoke afterwards.
Oh,
There's no telling whether it's getting stronger or weaker, Gustav.
Alright. No idea. I looked to the 2 other magic users. Well, the elf and the boy. Any ideas?
None from me.
You had this pretty spell on your door-ish. Any ideas?
I did, but it wasn't anywhere near this big.
True. Well, the only spell I do know might just fuck up everything, so I'm not gonna cast it. That is actually a weird question. Could you cast the dispel magic on a dispelled magic zone?
It's an anti-magic zone, so no.
But what if I target the zone?
Anti-magic zones aren't necessarily created with magic.
Ah. Wait, do I have a dagger? I do have a dagger.
What? So, what are we supposed to do? Are we just leaving?
Not quite yet.
It's barely been 5 minutes. Sorry, this is Demos speaking. It's barely been 5 minutes. I prefer to wait.
Maybe
Okay.
we should have a rest.
Anyone happens to have an extra dagger on them?
That's not a bad idea. Demos starts taking a load off.
A what off?
A load. It's
Ah.
another phrase for resting.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. You're quite quiet.
My family's in bed.
Yeah, I guess as much.
Mid just sit cross-legged right where he is and wait. Well,
I'm gonna try something weird. I'm gonna throw my dagger into the area and see if it grounds the lightning.
It does not.
Right.
Your dagger is now stuck in the area.
Yeah.
Over the course of the next few seconds, the hilt sets aflame.
Shorter to this then.
A short rest later, well, 5 minutes into the short rest, the lightning on the tower ends.
ah,
So 10-minute duration.
Seems to be.
so is it safe now?
Probably.
You guys gonna finish off your rest?
We can finish it off inside the building.
With my hands on my back, I want to walk up to the door and inspect the symbol.
Okay, you have an image of the symbol already?
Right. I want to try to figure out how it works.
Okay.
Should definitely
This,
lick it.
this specifically says, I cannot take rolls.
Ah. Hmm. Is that scratches on the bottom as well? Like below the what looks like a weird doorbell?
No, just the circle.
Alright. This is gonna sound so weird. Can I do the dance described on the door?
Sure. Going around in a circle or what?
No, following the line. Starting with the hands down.
Okay, so hands down, hands
And-
out, left up,
and
right down, then both up,
Mids
both down,
and it
both up, right up, left down, both up. Is that correct?
Yeah.
One sec.
I go near the Casimir and I ask him, "Is this how magic? Is this how you magic doers do your thing?"
Not usually.
From the door. I'm thinking out the outside the box kind of guy.
Uh,
And if that didn't work, I'm gonna do it the opposite way.
I'm just going to find out what this word means because I don't know it.
Okay.
Okay. There is no difference as far as you can discern.
Hey, Corin, did that work?
Everyone stay 10 feet away from the tower and I can check out.
Everyone clears the tower.
Yeah, fuck dying.
Let's see, do I have anything against this?
Best of luck.
Thanks. Nope, I touch it and run.
Why didn't you just throw a rock at it or something?
I
You
don't think
touch
that would.
the door,
Yes, and
and
run.
then you turn and run, and there is no effect.
After a couple of seconds, I turn back around, like, go back to the door and try to push it open.
Okay. You're very lucky that the spell doesn't say anything about reactivating after it's been opened.
Huh.
Because if it were my spell, touching the door, then not touching the door for about 10 seconds would have had it reactivate.
Oh, I
But
thought I had to
you-
dance the opposite way to reactivate it.
You open the door and it opens without a problem.
I do the bow, like, here you go. Ta-da! The door is open.
Not for lack of trying.
Well, yeah, I did try. Twice.
You know, I'm still gonna wait.
As you open the door, you can see a 5-foot square vestibule with a tattered curtain at the end of it, concealing what is clearly another room.
Come on, boys.
Okay.
Go inside.
I think you should go first.
Well, make sure not to close the door before everyone is inside. I walk inside through the vestibule and through the curtain.
Okay. One by one, people follow. Yennerin, are you sticking at the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Inside,
Last
there is
man
a
closed the door.
flagstone- Inside, there is a flagstone floor strewn with debris and a few old crates standing near the eastern wall. There is a torn curtain to the south that partially obscures the vestibule you entered through. There are a few 5-foot square indentations in the center of the floor containing 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wood ceiling. Standing next to each of these chains are 4 tall clay statues. That's one statue by each of the chains.
Yeah. I look to Rictavio. Demos. What are these for?
You see his eyes go very intense. And with your perception, you also see the elf perk a brow.
Oh, fuck. Now we have to kill him. End of session.
Wait, what did I miss?
I fucked up.
Gustav just said, I turn to Rictavio and say, Demos.
No, I said no. No, I did not say. I said I turned to Rictavio Demos, whoever he wants to be called. I can't remember the real name. And say I didn't say his name.
Yeah, you did.
I said I turned to Rictavio Demos. I can't remember
You
what
said,
his.
I turn to Rictavio. Demos, what do you...
Oh, that's what was not what I was. I was mean. Never mind. I was meaning to. I didn't. Mentally, I didn't say the Demos, but okay.
This is the worst part of having a character voice that is your voice.
Yeah, I know.
That's why you gotta have the Ben voice.
Big
Well, I don't know
oops.
what his voice could be. Right then, I turned to Rictavio Demos. Right, so what do these do? These chainy bits. Could you please tell us?
It looks like Demos takes a few steps forwards and looks at the big circular indentation on the ground, or rather the 5-foot square indentation on the floor.
Yeah.
And looks up. And as he spends time looking up, the 4 statues move.
Oh shit.
They start lowering the chains, and as they do so, an elevator descends.
Now that is neat. I'll join Demos on the elevator. How about you guys?
Demos again
just
dispels
named
his
him.
weapon.
Damn it.
Yeah, you've done it twice now.
I don't know why. It's because I can't remember the real name. What is his fake name?
Rictavio.
No, the one above that.
Von Richten?
Yeah, that's one he also wants you to keep hidden.
So it's Rictavio.
Yes.
I'm so tired, guys. I'm sorry.
Why is it that you keep referring to him as Demos?
Oh no.
Old dead friend. Looks about a bit like him.
It's because he's stupid. You saw him touch the door, didn't you? You know, and winks at him.
Corn's hair standing all over the place. A bit of smoke
When
leaving
I
in
said
here.
winks at him, I meant Yonoran winks at Corin, not
Yeah.
I
the elf.
know, but I just have this image of Yanorin being on the other side of the elf, so the elf like watches him lean to the side and wink at Corin past him.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened.
I see.
Yonoran turns and faces the elf and winks at him as well.
Yes. Okay.
It's like when I called you a drow, but you're not a drow because drow are different.
The elf turns around. A few moments pass and the lift is finally lowered. As previously described, it's 5 foot square. You can probably fit a maximum of 3 creatures on at a time.
Right then, let's go up, boys.
Above you, you can see multiple floors that look somewhat damaged but are about stable, you hope. And as you begin your ascent, I'm going to end the session.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Don't
Man, laying
cheer
back
at the end of
late.
the session. What the fuck is wrong with you? How dare you?
Woo, yeah.
Nice session. Woo!
Oh, there's one. There's one. I found one.
You found the one what?
End of a session song. That's okay.
Baby.
And so, in about a week's time, perhaps 2, perhaps more, we shall pick up from here. Congratulations on giving away the name.
Yay!
I love how you were like, I didn't mean to do that. That isn't what I tried to say, but I understand
Then
your
I
decision.
said it.
I'll respect it as DM. And then you said it in character.
Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. First I was like, oh, alright, yeah, I didn't mean to say it. And then like, said it anyway, I don't know why.
But you did good. With not dying.
Yeah, you did. And you did quite good with that riddle there. So, Binary,
Yes.
I'm going to send you something. You're still streaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to send you something. And I want you to not scream, because I genuinely told Hannah if they do one specific thing this session, they will die.
Alright.
But I want to know. When was the riddle mail last?
I will send it to you too.
Yeah. When was the riddle?
The riddle for the door?
Oh, there was a riddle for the door?
What do you mean, what was the riddle? Oh yeah, the riddle for the door, the move your arms in the specific order that the door specifies.
Oh.
I was
I
like, there's,
didn't-
when I first touched it, I was like, okay, there's 2 ways to open this door. Either I have to drag my finger through it, or I have to do the dance. Can I scream now?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Oh my god, the OP, right?
That would have been hilarious.
Oh,
Why is that a thing? I don't understand why that's a thing.
I just imagine it landing and going, I don't like your dance, now die. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's actually bounced. I wish it happened now.
Well, you can just summon it, you do know that.
Uh-huh.
Just go outside and do the do the thing in out of water.
I mean, it's a good thing to know that we can do that if Strahd surprise attacks us and we want to try and get away. Could literally just run out and be like, "Ah!" and then go.
Do the wrong movements. Do the right movements. Run inside. I'm ending the stream now.